Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd BS. I'm your usual dude, Alan, and we have the gang is all here this evening. We have Chris and Kyle here. How are you guys doing on this fine day?
You first. I'm
Everybody
just
speak
happy to
at
be
once.
back. No, I will jump right in. I'm just happy to be back. I know I took a little small break. Wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do, but life was happening. Season was seasoning. Very bland seasoning, by the way. Season's over. Very bland. Yeah.
I hate to hear it.
But a lot learned, a lot of information and data gathered, stored away in the old noggin to execute and probably push forward next year. We'll see how it goes. But again, happy to be back. Hopefully we get back to something regular because toward the end of the year, we were really rocking it out and it was a lot of fun. It was something I was really looking forward to at the end of last year when we hit what was our streak? It was 8 in a row. We were cruising. I feel like it was a solid 2 months.
Couple months.
It was like a solid
Easily.
2
It was
months.
good.
We were cooking with gasoline.
I know, I was real
Maybe
pumped,
too
but
soon
yeah,
with the LA fires, but we were cooking with some heat. We're moving.
yeah.
The only way I do cook is pure gasoline.
Just pure
And that's
gas.
that. It's sometimes you want to get that charcoal flavor. He wants to get that gas flavor. Just really
Mhm.
sweeten it up.
Because you really hack up a lung when you take a whiff.
It doesn't burn. Why are you even
Well-
breathing?
I mean, on that note, I did get a new grill.
Ooh.
So
Smoker or just a grill?
just a grill, but it was a step up from the little, my first grill kind of thing I had going.
Fisher Price grill.
the what is it, the little tykes or whatever?
Old 2.5 patties.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you could put one hot dog on the top rack. So no, this one has a little side burner and everything to keep stuff warm and all that.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's an upgrade. It was given to me from my father-in-law because he got a griddle. He upgraded to the full griddle. I was like, "No, you want it?" I was like, "Say less." I just had to find someone with the truck, and I was there.
Nice.
The only thing is now they know I'm resourceful. They're like, "Wow, you got over here quick." I'm like, "Well,
Dang it.
when you say grill, it's a different story." Yeah,
Free grill.
Direct correlation to food.
yeah.
Be moving.
Come on, do the math, put it together.
Your father-in-law up to the old Blackstone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Fantastic.
really?
Dude, I've been grilling for some time. It's like when you get your first motorcycle, where you get the street bike and then you get to later,
Yeah, I
then
know
you grab
what
the
that's
Harley. You don't drive, you graduate to that. So I got my little Roadster. It's the big one. It's one step down
Oof.
from
Mm-hmm.
a ginormous one, right? It's that's
Mhm.
you're trying to run a restaurant. So it helps, man. When the next one is you're trying to run a restaurant. It's I'm now a short order cook. I can cook for my neighbors nightly. Just toss the meat over, I'll cook it, and we'll send it back over. But no, I
That's
got
awesome.
it because of the meal prepping. It makes meal prepping so much easier when you just do
Yeah.
everything on the grill, right? Just hibachi that mother together, man. Just some
Mhm.
rice, some protein, and some veggies, and just get in there. Nihanas that, you're good. So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, cleanup's a lot easier.
Oh
That's
my
great.
God. Oh, brother, I tell you, when you don't have to clean a grease trap, you don't have all the food falling through the grates. Oh,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
I
get all
know.
gross and nasty. Oh man,
That's where
I
I'm
love
at.
my Blackstone. It's
Or
beautiful.
cleaning up in the kitchen. That's
Oh yeah, the amount of not needing a pan. For
Yeah.
All your proteins, it's fantastic. Cooking breakfast on that thing,
breakfast. Yeah, Breezy's talking about breakfast
killing it.
in the
Killing
chat.
it.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh well, you know what? Let's just turn into Grillcast. We're gonna shift gears.
Yeah, let me take the camera out. We'll go cook a meal right now. I'll throw something on the
Oh.
throw a steak.
That's
That was
not
the
a
first
bad
thing
idea.
I did. The first thing I did was throw a steak on that
Put a
bad
steak
boy.
on there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost like you microwave those boys flash cook. Woo! Because it's just so the heat is so even. It's like it's a giant cast iron, right? It's a iron.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
And
know.
you're supposed to cook a steak in a cast iron pan, and that's one on steroids. So it really gets it in there. Throw some butter on that bad boy. Mm.
It really gets. I've been eyeballing my father-in-laws and like, I know you just gave me the other one, but whenever you're ready.
But if you're feeling kind of good, I'm telling you, if you can get a hold of a Blackstone, it'll change your life. You're gonna actually want to cook. Like, don't worry, I got the meats. We're gonna host a party. Why? I just want to cook brats and burgers, baby.
That sounds so good.
I know they are.
Okay.
Too. I'm sorry.
All right, back. No, I'm also hungry now. And let's get back to nerd stuff.
All right. Well, I mean, it's kind of nerd. It's just a different type of nerd. But we last episode we kind of peeked at the Marvel scene, because Marvel, it ain't stopping. But has anybody even kept up with Marvel? I don't even know what the last movie was. Like, I'm trying to think what the last movie that came out was.
The last
no,
prior to today.
Yeah. Ooh, what was it? Wasn't this the was it Craig Kang, the bounty hunter, the hunter?
Oh yeah.
Oh
wait, that was
that was the that was the Sony one. Yeah, that was the Sony Marvel.
Oh, that was Sony.
No, it was Deadpool, but I guess Deadpool's not technically.
No, that was technically.
canon.
I think I don't know if that was the last one, but yeah, it's canon. The new Deadpool's canon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it in there?
Yeah, we're gonna see him in the next movie, which is gonna be great.
Yeah, so there you go. It might be Deadpool for me. Yeah, it was the only major. Yeah, it was the only major Marvel release in 2024. So last year we got one Marvel movie. This year we're getting at least 3 at the beginning of the year, right?
12.
I was looking at the list, but I don't think all of these are Marvel movies. Like Daredevil Born Again is not a movie, right? That's a show.
It's the wait.
Is it?
Is that a movie?
Oh.
Yeah. It's the new show.
Yeah. Because they brought that guy back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Eyes of Wakanda specifically says series, so I'm assuming that's a series.
Eyes of Wakanda.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even heard of it either.
Marvel Zombies and Wonder Man. Wonder Man might be a movie. It's in December.
Is that live action?
I don't know. That's a good question.
The zombies.
The zombies one? I don't know. Yeah. I should look this up, but I'm not sure about Marvel Zombies. I didn't look into anything beyond
like summer, right?
This October 3rd, yeah. But yeah, it looks animated, so it's probably
yeah. That's fine. I won't watch it.
Yeah, it's coming to Disney Plus. So I would probably check that out.
Which one?
I don't know. But the important thing is
Zombies.
not only in 3 days we got our Captain America, and then May 2nd we got Thunderbolts, and July 25th we got Fantastic Four. So that's a lot. It seems like a lot compared to last year, I guess.
Especially compared.
Great.
But have you guys checked out the trailers yet for any of these movies? I know me and Kyle kind of talked about it last time, and Captain America was not excited. I know Kyle said he wasn't excited for it.
I've seen them all at one point in time. Not recently, but I've seen them play periodically throughout whatever I'm doing something.
Gotcha.
So I've seen them before.
Yeah, the Thunderbolts I saw pop up when I was doing something else too. I had to go look up Fantastic Four, even though, because I kept hearing people talk about it.
Yeah, Fantastic Four was more like announced through Instagram. The other two have been in my algorithm, I guess you could say. I guess it all has, but
Thunderbolts popped up on my TikTok actually. It caught me off guard.
I'm not excited for that one either.
Thunderbolts? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Thunderbolts. I really like. Okay, so I think at least Kyle remembers when Black Widow came out. I was the Black Widow guy in the group because I was defending that movie. I thought that movie was fantastic. I still really enjoy it. I'm debating watching it again before Thunderbolts comes out, and this is essentially kind of a soft sequel to it. At least that's the vibe I'm getting.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm definitely excited for that one. And the trailer is, I thought it was really good. It really got me pumped for it. So I'm excited for Thunderbolts personally.
I do like David Harbour.
Yeah, David Harbour's. Yeah,
I think he's great. Like if he
he
can
is.
carry the movie, then I'm in. But I have a feeling he's not going to be in it, or he's not going to be the lead, which I think he should be. But I don't know. I mean, it was just the first trailer, right? So there's a lot of characters going on in there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's playing Alexei, which Alexei is he's probably one of the better characters in Black Widow.
And we got Winter
I mean, all
Soldier
three of them
again,
really good. But
And then Black Widow's sister. Who else is
yeah,
in
like
it?
Yelena, which I love Yelena too. She was also in Hawkeye, the Christmas special.
The Hawk.
A little surprise
Hawktua.
cameo.
Eye.
Hawktua?
And-
What'd you say?
Yeah, the Hawktua. Eye.
That caught me off guard. Anyways,
I watched a video about she started like a meme coin and it went
yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of her.
well. Yeah. Anyways, I just watched a video of it. It's bad. Moving on, back to Thunderbolts.
But also, we got the Captain America Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Robert, I think it's Robert who's playing is the new Captain America, or the bad Captain America character.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna make his way. He's in this one too, which I
Hey,
like. I liked that
big
series
Captain
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one was the Falcon and Winter Soldier
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That had.
No, U.S.
it was like
Agent.
the
Sorry.
budget.
Yeah, U.S. Agent.
There you go. The budget.
Yeah.
Captain America. Yeah.
Who I'm excited for him too, because I thought
But he
that
took the
I thought that
serum,
show
right?
I thought that show was really good. That was probably one of the better Marvel series.
It was pretty cool.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But he took the serum, right? The U.S. agent.
Yes, they gave him
At
the
the
serum.
end?
Yes.
Yeah, he finally took it. And then, but that was like, when did that come out? 4 or 5 years ago?
Ooh, I don't even know. It's been a bit. It was pretty close to after Widow released. So yeah, I think
Chris
it was like the
doesn't
next
even
year.
Know what we're talking about?
No, I mean, I kind of do. I've heard of these
Yeah, yeah.
names, but it wasn't like, ooh, let me brush up on my C tier Marvel characters.
Yeah.
And that's why I love it. Is because it is the C tier Marvel characters. It's the ones that aren't.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's done. Then again, I didn't care about the what was the one movie that just bombed? I can't.
The
What was it?
Marvels?
I don't- Eternals. There we go. See, Chris got that one. Eternals. Yeah.
Or the Marvels.
Yeah, it was like
Eternals. That's
That one
I
came
saw
out like
Marvels.
3 years ago, though.
yeah, but that was like all B tier heroes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
they're all
Yeah,
it's-
all the people that run the universe but don't ever do anything. They kind of just hang out and watch.
They're just like, in secret. Yeah,
And-
yeah.
yeah.
I
The
like that
statue-
one. I actually
yeah.
did like that one.
Like,
I'd need to check it out because like they keep showing the statue that's from
Yeah.
that one. Like even in the trailer
Yeah.
for, I think it was either in the Thunderbolts trailer or it was Captain America trailer. They were showing it, the statue again.
They're
I don't
trying
know
to retcon
what
it
that
all.
means.
Yeah.
They're trying to
it doesn't
retcon
mean
it all?
anything.
No.
Yeah, they did. That whole movie was a retcon because they've been there the whole time during the whole MCU.
That was
Secret.
That was before they got the mutants, right? Like whether like they were trying to do not mutants, they were trying to do the whatever they're called. I don't know, Eternals.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a different type of mutant, but it's like really more alien instead of mutant.
You lost.
Because they didn't want to say mutant.
You lost me.
It's been a hot minute. Okay, that's a while. This is a while ago. This is before like they got the X-Men. So
I don't. Oh, you're referencing the Eternals?
yeah, the Eternals. I was talking about the Eternals. That's the
They're like aliens.
yeah, they're like aliens, but they all have like unique powers because I guess they were turning Miss Marvel into an Eternal or like Eternal adjacent. weren't they?
Yes, and that's why Miss Marvel is who she is. She's one step away from being the Eternal. She's one step away from that.
See, look, all three of us pieced it together. That's how not convoluted it is.
Teamwork.
I didn't watch Eternals, but I did watch Marvel, Miss Marvel, the series, and I watched the Marvels, which wasn't super great, but I did like the series.
Yeah,
but anyways,
there's several series that I haven't watched either. So to go back to your original question 10 minutes ago, I am not caught up with Marvel stuff at all.
Neither am I.
So I don't like the Captain America movie coming out doesn't look great. Thunderbolts doesn't kind of appeal to me. I will admit the Fantastic Four does look cool. I don't know story mode, but I like the Fantastic Four and I like their suits in this one. So
Chris has got something.
I'm curious.
Back.
I guess I'll wait until I see it. We've seen so many. There's been so many.
There's been 3. Well, you count the 90s.
Oh, the Fantastic Four. I feel Chris on that one, because they haven't done it well yet. So
I'll hold my breath and not wait.
Yeah.
So this is it. As they say, the 6 times the charm.
6 times the charm.
Yep.
I know there was the one old one that I never saw, and there was the 2 when I was younger. Then there was at least one more, right? So we're on 5. Is this
really
5?
Reboot, yeah.
The really bad reboot.
5.
We're at 5th. So
yeah, that reboot
5th.
was awful.
I never watched it. I'm glad I didn't, because as soon as it came out, I was like kind of excited for it. And as soon as it came out, everybody just tanked it on reviews. Like everybody was saying how trash it was. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even. I'm going to save my money.
The rumor is they had to make it to keep the rights to it.
That's what I kept hearing too.
Probably wasn't rushed at all. It was really
well thought
took
out.
the time.
Really loved, yeah. Completely.
Oh, boy.
Anyways, here's hoping that this one's the opposite, because it is in the MCU now.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's not just Fox doing their own thing.
Yeah, we got to get it right. You got to come back again. So don't mess it up.
Yeah, we'll see. I that's the one I'm most looking forward to out of those 3.
It's in July.
Chris is
some time.
Yeah, there's some time. Now, I told Alan I
summer.
wasn't planning on seeing Captain America, but I still do have my subscription.
You should definitely see it.
I'm gonna take the wife on Valentine's Day. That's when it comes out, right?
On the 14th? Yeah, it comes out on Valentine's Day. I thought that was weird. I mean, what a movie for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's not a good date really to launch that kind of movie, but
I guess because the Red Hulk, is that what they're going for?
Oh yeah.
And he doesn't just love you, he really loves, I don't know.
It's like I was waiting to see where you're going.
He's angrily in love with you. Nah, I'll see if she wants to go, but I'll see it. If you see it, Alan, I'll see it.
I think I'm going to try to see it. I want to see it. Not going to bother.
I'm not going to pay for it.
Okay. Well, I still have my subscription, so like technically,
yeah. I've had a subscription. I'm in there like swimwear, but I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that. No way.
I'm probably gonna wait for the reviews, or if Kyle sees it, I'll definitely try to get my way out. But I want to be excited for it. The trailers are doing a really good job at making me want to be like excited for it. But I've been hearing a lot about reshoots. I've been hearing about like poor test audiences, that they've done changes because of it. And that stuff doesn't exactly make me excited what's going to come out. So,
right.
Yeah. Thunderbolts, I am excited for, obviously. Fantastic Four, I don't know. It looks interesting. I will say the aesthetic. I will say it, because I've been playing so much Fallout, it like reminds me of the before times in Fallout when I was watching it. Just the aesthetic of their office and everything, and the way it was filmed. It kind of gave me that vibe. But Ben Grimm seemed too happy. Isn't he supposed to be depressed? Kind of
I
want.
don't know. Dude.
I want to see that torn monster. That was one thing. One of the. You know, those original ones got a lot of things right. And I think that was one of the things because Ben Grimm was done really well. I think he played his part really well.
And it was a costume. That's what I
Yeah.
loved about it.
It was a
Dude
practical
was
costume.
makeup. Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought it was pretty cool. And
I agree.
Captain America was Johnny Storm before he was
That's right.
Captain America.
He just recently reprised his role too.
I
So
know.
it's fantastic.
Loved it. I love that cameo.
That was a great. That was probably one of the better cameos in that film.
And
And it
there's
was
a lot.
right at the beginning too. So
Was it? It felt like it was a good half hour in.
I think you're right. I think it was a little further than that. I'm thinking early on, but not like right at the beginning.
It starts like the climax, but it wasn't. The intro was Deadpool of him getting into the multiverse.
That's right. And then there was the whole
Anyways.
sequence where we don't need to recap it. But yeah, so I'm excited for all three of them. I think in a certain sense. So we'll see what happens. I am not caught up though, and I didn't realize how far behind I was until my in-laws, my brother and sister-in-law, they've been watching. They've been getting caught up the last like year or so, and they're just now at Jessica Jones season 2.
Oh my
So
God.
they're getting there.
What, from Netflix?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, from Netflix.
What? You reached
Yeah.
way back for that one.
Yeah, they're going through it all, which is
I
more power to them.
Impressive.
I can't stand that actress who did Jessica Jones. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Can't
loved
make
the
it through that
first
one.
season, but I never watched the second season. And I've heard the
I don't even
actress
know
is
who it is.
terrible.
oh really?
Yeah, I've heard she's
What,
just a
like,
really bad person.
acting?
Like I heard she's hard to work with. That's why they
Oh.
almost didn't do season 2, because she's just a hard person to work with. That's what I've heard
Yeah, well,
though. I don't know.
I don't want nothing to do with her. Yeah, you're
Oh,
probably right from everything I've seen.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
It's like her and Anne Hathaway. It's like they're like the same kind of. I don't know. There's something about them. Just I don't want to
gotta-
watch them.
Something about that face.
Yeah,
The way you smile. I don't like it.
I don't.
Just
I
don't
know.
like it.
Real tired of you, Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, and again, that was way left. Anne Hathaway. I was like, she even doing movies still? Like, leave
Got a
that poor
grudge.
lady alone. Yeah, leave her alone.
Catwoman. She did Catwoman. I'll never forgive him for putting. her
Oh
in there.
yeah, she was Catwoman in the. That's probably the second best of the the Batman movies. Nolan.
The
Right?
Bane trilogy.
The Bane
Yeah.
trilogy. Yeah. That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure she'll be fine with her mountain of money. I'm sure she's doing very well for herself.
Yeah. I'm sure she cares about the Nerd BS podcast. If you're listening, suck it.
She's one of the few. She's one of the few, and we just lost her. Good, thanks, Kyle.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
one of 4. Now back down to 3.
Delicate ecosystem here, sir. You handle with care.
Sorry.
Just start
Sorry.
stabbing
Yeah,
people.
we're
We
not.
don't know.
We're
We
not
don't
at that
know.
level yet. Yeah. But when we do get there, trust me, I'm gonna be
Gonna
ranting and
call
raving.
people out. Watch out! Watch out if we get big. No nonsense.
Coming for everybody. Everybody's getting a piece of my mind.
I'm already going off the deep end. We're not even there.
They already had a list made, everything. Slideshow, everybody. I'm coming after everybody.
She did
Whole
just
body
to
of
follow
work.
Breezy. She totally did. All right.
Well, those were the Marvel films that are coming out, and as you can see, everybody's just super excited. It seems like
Um,
for more Marvel
well, let me
content.
let me just say this: they need these movies to do well.
Something.
I think they need to do well for the fans, just in like ratings.
Uh-huh.
But they probably need to start making some money back from.
Yeah.
They only had the one last year, which made some money. Right.
Oh, yeah.
But
100%.
the shows aren't bringing in the money.
No, they're not.
They're not. So they need these 3 to be successful like in all categories. They need the fans back, they need to win over some new people, and they need to make some money. I think so. There's a lot riding on it, more than maybe we think, or I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. That's good. I mean, I keep thinking that's going to happen, like what you're talking about. I keep thinking that what there's going to be, the next movie is the one that they're just going to be like, okay, we're taking a break on Marvel for a bit, but it doesn't seem to happen. And I thought last year was that year, which it kind of was, but right. Deadpool Wolverine did so good that they were like, okay, we got to start shoveling him out. So,
and they're like, we got to get him out fast because
the hype has started.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, they're like that. The epic rise, and like we're plateauing. We're starting to got to get them all out before we flatline. Get it out, get it finished.
Well, maybe it's the wrong choice, right? Because you're saying there's stuff that's coming out in October at the end of the year. Like, do we need that many? Like, just do a couple really well. Like do another. I know you're not going to have another Deadpool Wolverine. I get it. But just put some money into a couple of them and make them good. Anyways, whoever's running these movies, here's what I got to say.
No. What I got to say.
Remember, it's Disney. They're like, let's just do them all. We're going to do them all.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing over there at Disney. Somehow they're successful.
Nothing's off limits.
Yeah. But I mean, if you don't want to watch Disney, you can always watch a solid A24 production that apparently is also coming out in May. I couldn't find a date for it, but it said May 2025. So.
Oh, it just says May?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that was just the video, so maybe I can look it up.
So, do you think it is called Friendship, and it has...
It's called Friendship. Tim Robinson.
Paul Rudd.
And Paul Rudd.
And Tim Robinson. Yeah. And so, do you think maybe it's going straight to streaming?
I don't know. Like I don't think so. I guess I just assumed, but
did you watch the trailer, Chris, for this one?
Currently taking a look. I've never.
I watched it today because Alan posted it earlier, and I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, this one also just popped up. Yeah, on my TikTok feed, and I was like, "What is this?"
So Paul Rudd actually plays a very good, like, creepy, you don't kind of know his intentions kind of character. Because he did a show with Will Ferrell that was actually based on a true story where he kind of swindled, he was like a lawyer that kind of swindled this guy out of a bunch of his money, like his inheritance, and he was like pretty scummy. And Paul Rudd played it really well, surprisingly. And it looks like it's the same kind of character in the Friendship trailer. But now you add, instead of Will Ferrell, now you got Tim Robinson, who's, that shit's crazy. Or can be. But I think he's got the chops. You think he's got the chops for the full movie?
So I don't know, because I mean I loved him and obviously I think you should leave. I watched that show a lot. Yeah. I kind of wish I could own that show, to be honest.
It's not, they never printed it.
I can't find it. I haven't really looked either, so maybe I'm mistaken. But I don't like going on Netflix anymore because of the ads, and I don't want to pay to not have ads. So, and I only want to go there just to put that on to watch it. So why even bother going there? But that's beyond the point. I also watched Detroiters, which is like a sitcom, but it's definitely has the same vibe. I'm curious how he does in a movie. In a full movie, because even the trailer just kind of felt like he was playing his character. Right. He kind of plays like the same character in all of his skits, which is hilarious because it works. But will it work for a whole movie? That's the question. That's the question.
That's what I think. I think he does, but I might just be biased because I think he's hilarious too.
Yeah, I also.
Yeah, he can do whatever. But we'll find out.
Yeah, it looks like it is May 9th and it's limited release. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so it'll just be short.
Where it'll be. It's got an 87% on the tomato meter right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It's like
I don't
hype.
know. But it has a 64% according to Fandango on the what is going on in this world? Hot
Banana
popcorn,
radar.
popcorn meter.
We need our own
Uh,
now. Now that I think of it, we need like a radish counter or something. Like
Radish.
Radish. I'm down for radishes. I was thinking blackberries, so radishes.
Super
that
tart.
works. So
Very
is having
tangy.
a lot of radishes good or bad? That's the question.
exactly. You look it
Nobody
up,
knows.
like it's
Yeah.
2,000 radishes. I don't want that. Do you?
Have an obscured ceiling.
So
There's no real metric for it. Just kind of happens.
I mean, if we're doing that, I give this one 50 radishes for sure. That's
Just the trailer alone deserves
Just
the
50,
trailer.
50 radishes.
yeah. That's how hyped I am. If you
Thinking,
couldn't
I don't-
tell,
I was pretty excited. I popped it up. You seemed really interested, and I was like, "Damn!" I put all those. That goes to show though where we are. I put all the Marvel movies, and everybody's kind of like nobody's silenced. There's just silence around.
yeah.
But Friendship, well, that gets like, hey, somebody's interested.
What? So
Not Marvel.
The trailer even got me like head tilting. I don't know if you guys are watching me watching the trailer. I was like, oh my, like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
What little nuances happen to get to the end of that trailer? It's like what happens?
Mhm.
It was enough to get me involved, and I would like to watch it. I think it'd be a good little like weekend watch.
yeah,
All right.
that's good.
That's
okay.
awesome.
So
No, we're all
That's
excited
the
for this
first
one.
one
So
we're
we're
all on
definitely, or at
board
least
for.
interested.
Yeah, suck
And
it,
if
Disney.
Suck it. We're gonna go see Friendship.
Yeah, really. We're gonna go see Friendship.
it's gonna be some like murder freaking movie
Yeah,
thing too.
The trailer is so obscure that I just don't know
It
what's going on.
Yeah, and then it's like talking about all like the critics like funniest movie of the year. It's like what is happening?
Yeah,
Like that
what
is
is
not
happening?
that is
Yeah.
not a funny moment. Like why is it? So that's why I was like, are they doing this on purpose? Like is it like a
Yeah, they gotta
movie,
be.
like a movie that's aware of itself kind of thing? Like what's happening here? So
The marketing
would-
is at least, well,
yeah,
or not.
very
We'll
much
see.
aware. Yeah, so I want to. They did their job. The trailer did its
Yeah,
job.
that one's on the docket for sure. May. It's still a few months away though.
It's
Yeah.
in May.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is. I forgot how.
I'll forget about it.
I forgot how far that was. I was
Yeah,
thinking that was next
get it
month.
out.
That's. Dang.
Oh,
yeah.
you
No,
think
no,
of
yeah,
March.
Thunderbolts too. I thought that was like next month. Who order months anyways? But I'm sure some people lost their friendships this weekend as the PS5 had its outage.
That was good.
And people, yeah, thank you. Doesn't work as well. Anyways, but yeah, but
I
there
gotta
was
interrupt
24
to make-
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry. Go.
You're good. But we have we have a PS5 outage, another PS5 outage. People are getting real scared. People bringing up the famous 2011 outage that almost encompassed all of April, which was insane. And we got 24 hours it lasted because, yeah, I was in the middle of a game. I play Fallout 76 with my brother and my son, and we were like about ready to do some dailies or something. And all of a sudden, my brother just disappears. He just drops completely, and I'm like, "What's going on here?" And then he keeps messaging us because he keeps saying that he's been having issues. I don't know if you guys have had issues with the PS5 where it crashes and you can't turn it back on unless you put a disc in. But that's what he's dealing with right now. Yeah, it's an interesting problem.
You
I think
guys-
it's an overheating problem.
And people love the PlayStation. They rant and rave about the PlayStation.
I've never had that issue, but I've heard
Yeah, I
of it.
haven't either.
But yeah, so
I have
he
the
disappeared.
Spider-Man one, so it's way better.
And
Got-
I don't ever
got
turn mine
webs.
on, so I don't.
Yeah, yours is just collecting dust. So
Yeah, mine has had an outage for at least 2 years.
do you
What?
do you use your Xbox though, or
Yeah, I play.
Yeah.
I play Apex on it. That's about it.
Oh,
my
okay.
Apex playing machine. You know,
That's random. Yeah.
yeah. Well, because I don't want to pick up this to play online. I don't want to pick up a mouse and key. I mean, that was before. Now
But you
controller
could-
rules everything. Yeah.
Oh,
before,
okay.
Mouse and key was the
Okay.
better input, and then they did some updates to make now controllers the better input, so everyone plays controller. Very few people actually play mouse and keyboard anymore. on the Apex.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
with the aim assist and everything like that, you're at a disadvantage to play at a mouse and keyboard unless you're at a very, very high level. Other than that, you just pick up a controller, plug it in, and play the game. So I'm too lazy to switch over.
That's fair.
I'm too lazy to switch over.
Hey,
I was wondering
Oh, my.
why. Yeah, no, I get it. But
Everything else is on the keyboard, on the mouse and key. Everything else is here.
I actually noticed the outage because I was shopping around, just looking at the sales they had digitally, and I clicked on, I think God of War was like on sale or something, like the deluxe edition, the Ragnarok, and I was like, oh, I haven't played that yet. I wonder, let me take a look, and I click on it. It says we're doing maintenance. I was like, that's interesting. I didn't get a notice, and so I just turned it off. But what I wish I had done, because you had asked, Alan, and I totally missed it, because it didn't really affect me, but well, I guess it kind of did right there, right? Like they lost the sale, right?
yeah.
But I wanted to try the portal to see if that was even usable, and yeah, my PlayStation. Did I show you this, Chris?
Oh, whoa! Look at that thing.
Hop on in. But anyways, I didn't get a chance to. But I don't know. Did you get any reports of people not using it? There's a portal. There you go.
That was a big thing because apparently games. So you could only play games that you owned that wasn't PlayStation Plus, that didn't have specified DRM, because my brother owns Vanguard, a Dragon Age Vanguard, and or Dawn Guard. I don't remember what it's called, but he owns it. He bought it digitally, but it has a DRM check. And so because it has DRM check, he couldn't turn it on during the outage. I could turn on Baldur's Gate, and I could turn on Skyrim
you
VR is what I
downloaded
started
though.
playing too.
Right?
But
It was already downloaded to the console.
yeah, because they're already downloaded. Yeah, but so I could play them. But yeah, so if there's people saying that on the PlayStation Portal, no matter what, even if you download it or not, it has to verify it before it goes on the
Right.
portal, because it goes online. So that means
Because it has to go through. Yeah.
because it has to go through the internet and everything. So because it can't verify it, basically everybody's PlayStation Portal was just dead while that was
Yeah.
going on,
Woof.
which is a
Woof,
huge
man.
oversight on their part, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't-
nobody asked for that portal to be the way it is.
Mhm.
Just let us download games onto it, please.
Something.
And that one, I don't know anything about the PlayStation Portal. I don't do PlayStation stuff, but what I'm hearing is it allows you to play whatever's on your PlayStation handheld.
It's a
Essentially.
streaming device, basically. Yeah.
But you can only stream from your PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your PlayStation have, you can play. But if you don't have it on your PlayStation, you have no access to it.
Correct.
Huh.
But
Guess
you
that's
can
kind
also. They just launched. Well, they're not just launched, but it's in beta where you can. If you have the subscription, you can play it directly onto the portal, like the PlayStation Plus subscription. I haven't tested that out.
Oh, you
but
mean like the
that's-
premium one where you like do the stream games?
Right. So yeah, if you pay for that, then you can stream straight to it. I haven't tested it, nor do I want to, but it's something new. So, but regardless of that, most people get it because they have a PS5. They use it as a second screen or whatever. But to have it just completely locked out is, yeah, it's a big a whiff for Sony. And
Yeah,
you were
'cause it just
mentioning
came
earlier,
out-
Chris, that they're struggling to make the first party game. So kind of stuff like this is not good.
And they're swinging and missing quite a bit lately.
And they haven't
Yeah,
said
they really
why.
are.
What happened?
Yeah, they're missing a lot lately.
think they're just another company that's gotten almost too big. And it's like the only way to get to their profits to go up now is to really try these kind of more experimental things. But the network issue is nobody knows why it was. They didn't respond until after the 24-hour period. All they said was we're working on it. And their response after the 24-hour period was nothing besides everybody who was affected will get 5 days of PlayStation Plus extra. Yeah, that's basically what I said, Chris.
Five days on us.
Stupid.
Can we get a week? A full 7 days?
I feel like it's ridiculous. There's a lot of people who've bought years in advance, so 5 days is like nothing. So you're giving them
I'm not
nothing.
even gonna notice.
Yeah.
That's
So why
where I'm at,
they should have just given a game out? Why? What? To them it means nothing. They gave like an older game out. Why not? I don't see why.
Yeah. The original God of War.
Done nothing. Yeah, do nothing at this point. Like what you
Yeah,
did
exactly.
was worse.
It feels
Do
that
nothing.
way. Like, what was the point?
Or just a couple digital bucks. Like, hey, go buy something on the store.
That's kind of what I was thinking was like a some sort of voucher.
But just not enough to buy an actual game, right? So you still got to throw in a couple of your own dollars.
Right? Yeah. Oh, still a little in the pot.
That's
so
true, but
appreciate that
I
a
would
little
feel
bit.
better I'd feel better if they gave me like, $10-20, then you have 5
Oh,
extra
you
days
get
of
that.
your thing.
You
But,
ain't getting that.
yeah, now
That's a class action lawsuit right there. That's how much you end up getting for those class
that's
action
true.
lawsuits. If you ever sign up for them, you get $10-20. Maybe
Well,
100 if you're lucky.
real lucky. But I mean, that's not really giving anybody's time back. But still, I mean, because they did it shut off right at like 3:00 on Friday, 3 or 4 o'clock on Friday, and then it didn't come back on till Saturday at around the same time.
Yeah,
There's a whole day of
I
people
couldn't
getting
believe how many videos were posted in between there, like full YouTube videos talking about it.
Maybe you're
within
following
that
different people
time
because it
period.
took a while. I got Dreamcast guy, but that took until the next day. It was like that morning when I started seeing it.
Yeah, within the 24 hours though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
Sorry.
that's still.
I saw that one. That's the only one I saw. Then I saw one other one, but I didn't see too many. But they all the same information. Sure.
Yeah.
It's just we have nothing.
Yeah, none of us have any info. Just
We're just
they
talking
gave us
about it.
a crap
Speculation.
gift.
Speculation.
But there is a whatchamacallit, direct tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm curious if they're even going to bring it up. I feel like they probably won't.
They
But
better. How do you? That's like.
I mean, I agree with you. I just don't see it. I don't see they're going to talk
side
about
eye
it.
like.
Yeah, it's like having a burning trash can in the room. It's like no one's gonna put that out. You're just gonna leave that alone. Like,
Because
don't
I feel
worry
like
about
they
that.
don't do a Q&A or anything, do they? I feel like they're just gonna announce things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so just announce that they gave all our information out again, and
So they did state there was no leak, but almost everybody who did report on it basically said you probably should change your passwords just in case.
I was gonna say like probably switch that up.
Yeah, because why would they be honest anyways? I mean, at
Well,
this
I think
point,
they have to if it's leaked. I don't know.
I don't know
Anyways,
the specifics. Yeah,
My
I
life,
don't know.
my whole weekend was ruined because I just wanted to play Helldivers, as you could tell.
You still playing that game?
No,
Oh, okay. All right.
I want to. I would
No, you
because
don't.
they had
No,
it.
you
There was an event. There was an event going
Ah.
on.
Knock it off. No.
Believe it or not, there was an event that
Not.
weekend.
Not. Sir. Not.
There is
That's my
cobwebs
response.
on that software. That's what I'm
You gave
hearing.
me you gave me an option and I choose not.
It's still
I do
running.
have it downloaded, but I keep forgetting about it. 'Cause I have to end up living in the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout instead.
Much more happy. Go lucky.
All my times go. All my time is going.
Nice.
But yeah,
How many hours are you into the Fallout?
I don't even know. In
What
76,
level are you? You over
I
1,000
think I'm
yet?
like 400 and the late
Not
400s.
enough time. Not enough
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I only started like
How do you accumulate
last
that?
year, really.
That's a lot. That's a good amount of hours.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
Just for one,
I don't know
or
if I'm at
all
400.
together?
I'm talking about that was the level I am. Hours, I'm not
Oh.
sure. I think I am.
Oh,
I think I am over the 300-hour
Cool.
mark though.
300
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw it
Hey.
was at 300-hour.
you should have seen the hours this man put into Animal Crossing during COVID.
Oh,
Is it-
oh boy.
The Switch will show you like your friend's hours on games
Yeah.
played, and it
Yeah, I
ratted
know
him
that.
out real quick.
Wrap
They're like,
me
hey, you
out.
need to go
Yeah.
check on this guy. You need to check on your friend.
Send a little SOS. Check on him. How many hours? I
That's
need
how
to
many
know.
hours.
Yeah, how
I
many
don't
hours?
even know off the top of my head. I haven't played it in a while. I did get everything on that one. I got all the fish and everything.
What was the eye-popping number that you saw?
It was
Oh, you're
400 plus when I saw it. 400 plus.
easily.
Yeah.
An
I also
Animal
played the
Crossing?
stock market pretty heavily to make a lot of money, make a lot of bells.
This
Yeah.
man is trying to
It's-
become
it's
Jeff
impressive.
Bezos.
Impressive and concerning. All on the same ball.
Are you gonna play Hello Kitty Adventure Island?
Hell yeah, Island
Ooh.
Adventure? No, I have no.
Dude, if
It's
If
just a
Nintendo-
it's a reskin.
yeah. Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
it's their take of Animal Crossing. It's
Oh, but it's not Nintendo.
Is it Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much about it.
yeah, Hello Kitty
Uh,
Island Adventure is Animal
I
Crossing.
know it was like a joke, right? Because it was a joke game that Butters played on South Park, and everybody was
South Park?
playing WoW.
Oh, that is right.
Oh.
That is right.
Nice.
He is playing Hello Kitty Adventure. Well, Island Adventure. It's a real game.
Now it's a real
It's a
game.
game now. Real deal Holyfield. Yes, sir. Out there.
Man, Chris
Listen
came
to-
back. He missed like 2 episodes, and now he's back with all the cool slang, all the cool words that I've never
man,
heard
they're,
before.
they're holstered, man. It's just ready. Man, they're holstered. They're ready. They're ready.
I love it.
Smoking gun. The clips stay loaded
Yeah.
all times.
I need to write some of them down, but
Keep that thing on me.
So I gotta keep those for during the day. Huh?
yeah,
Impress the
Write that-
children.
exactly.
Write that down.
Yeah, I made that up, kids. That was all me.
Don't even give me a nod. Give the man his flowers, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw
really?
Uncle Chris, but you know,
Yeah, it's fine.
he's doing good.
Like the real deal Holyfield.
The other one was in there like swimwear. That was the other
Yes.
one you said
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, in there. I'm in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a good one.
All
You're gonna
right.
use that one. You're gonna use that one like tomorrow.
I can't wait.
It's
It's
you're
really-
gonna slide
look-
that
my
one in.
mouth is-
Melissa's gonna look at you like, huh? We're like, where'd that come from? You know.
I'm just that
But
cool.
yes. Man. PlayStation 5. How do we get here?
Yeah. Well, I guess we're back. We're down to our soapbox. Kyle has dug it up from the ground. I think we revived it last episode. Soapbox.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Good.
So
Yeah.
first of
there you
all,
go.
I know Chris doesn't have one, but I'm just curious.
Soapbox?
How's the beta going? Have you been
Beta?
playing the beta at all? Or Monster Hunter? Or it's not out
they-
yet,
they-
huh? Shit. Did you do the
No,
old beta though,
no.
right?
Yeah, this past weekend it was there, and then they took
Oh,
it
there
from
was.
Yes.
Oh,
They freaking swiped it from us. Those mothers. No.
So you were
I
affected.
saw the soapbox now. I'm on the box. You put me on the box.
just curious. Yeah, we haven't talked about it yet. And it's coming out.
Gears. You know,
What,
yeah, you know what
27th,
grinds my
right?
gears? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I already
All
took
right.
a day off of work. Omit that from the omit that from the record. Please take that out.
There's a family event. There's a
Yeah, it's
family.
like a Freudian slip. Yeah, you know, I just no. It was great. It was fantastic. The new mechanics that they added made the game move faster, but at the same time keep the essence of the old game. Because I remember we talked about Rise and how they made it way too arcadey and too easy. So I think they did a really good job of blending of new mechanics to make the game play differently, but still feel the same without taking away of the essence of like learning a monster, learning the behaviors, learning the attacks, things like that. The map being progressive is fantastic. You don't have any loading screens, so I love that. So if you just want to hop in and just go hunting,
awesome.
right? You basically just drop in, and if I just want to leave the camp and just go beat the crap out of a monster, eat some food, you know, make some armor and to go beat the crap out of the next one without any, just stay out there the whole time. You just want to go out and run around and just, as things appear, just go whoop their butts. Like, it's fantastic. The idea of that is what you thought of when Monster Hunter was first created, when it was just lobby to lobby. You're like, man, I wonder if they could just put you in a world to just drop you in and you just go and fight whatever, right? You literally just start tracking a monster down to beat it up for its body parts. And that's what they gave us. They're like, oh.
Is it like MMO adjacent now? Is it like closer to an MMO feel?
If you approach it that way, because you, I would say yes. I can give you that, yes. Because if you just, like I said, if you just want to just go on and say, hey, we're going to just go that way, and whatever we find, we destroy, that's what's going to happen. So they took what they did in Worlds and just made it better, and I'm better for it, as in I can see myself just hopping in and saying, hey, I want to do a couple of hunts and just get off, right? I just want to hop in, leave the town, go fight 2 or 3 things, turn it off, and be good. Like, it allows you to be the more casual hunter too as well, and still feel like you're getting something done. Yeah, I didn't know how they could make it better. Yeah, right. Like, so if you just want to hop in, jump in, go hunt a couple things, and just like, okay, I'm good, turn it off. No real time commitment, just do what you want to do, and then roll out for a little bit. So it's nice. That was my favorite part, and of course, just learning the new mechanics. There's always new mechanics that they add, and you're like, I wonder how this is going to make the game better. And then they added where you can like parry monsters. If you attack at the same time, you can get into a clash. So it's really rewarding the people that want to learn monster habits and monster combos and timing your swings and stuff like that. They're really trying to, like I said, they're the whole thing. If you want to be that sweaty guy that wants to no-hit everything, if you want to go in and drop a couple fights with your buddies, and both sides of the spectrum, they're seeming to cover. And it's nice when you have a game that's looking out for everybody and not just the competitive scene and or the casual scene. They're like trying to get everyone rocking and rolling. So it's nice.
And you were saying that every weapon's in this one? They brought them all over? They didn't leave anything behind?
Everything. They didn't
awesome.
leave anything behind.
Okay, good. There's the big axe one. That's the one I like, the transforming axe.
Switch axe, yes.
Yeah, switch axe. That's the one I was digging.
It's still there. Yeah.
I'm excited to try that one out. That one and the bagpipes.
The hunting horn. Yeah.
Yeah, hunting horn.
Yeah. In the beta, it was a saxophone.
Oh.
They gave you a saxophone. I mean, obviously, different monsters produce different looking weaponry, but when you do the hunting horn, it's usually different instruments.
Based on.
Yeah. It's instruments. So they gave you a saxophone. Oh, that's another thing. You can carry 2 weapons now. That's really cool. So if you want to carry a ranged weapon and a sword, you can switch.
Yeah, that's a game changer. That's really good. Yeah.
I was running hunting horn and greatsword, so I was playing music to buff me up, and then I would fight. Really
nice.
I don't need a support. Like a bard?
Yeah.
In bard class, you can sing your songs, make yourself buff, and then you go punch something in the face really, really hard.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. I loved it. And thank you. Oh, circling back to PlayStation, thank you for wrapping out for a day. You convinced Monster Hunter's developers, Capcom, to give us an extra day in the beta. So we get the beta on the 13th all the way through the 19th. So I'm so excited for that. They gave us more time with the beta.
Yeah, and I'm going to download it as well. So I'm going to give it a shot. Are you going to can you download it, Kyle? You want to play it this weekend? You give it a shot?
100% cross. 100% crossplay.
Cool. I know. I'm so excited for that. It infuriates me in Fallout 76 that it's not crossplay. It infuriates me.
I'm still waiting for Baldur's Gate because I actually bought that game, but on Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's crossplay yet. They did add mod support, which is pretty cool.
Ooh. They did the stress test for crossplay.
Yeah, that's right. They did. I did not participate though.
I have it on Xbox because it's like a quarter of the price.
I don't know why. But that's
Physical.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't imagine. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll switch now that Sony's crapping out. I doubt it, but
I doubt it. People forget it was only 24 hours. People are going to forget that so fast.
will.
Unfortunately, I
Never
wish
forget.
people would hold it more on them, but yeah. And
I
I'm going to
agree.
be one of them because I'm not changing consoles. That's a lot of money. I'm happy now. At least it's working. But either way,
Yeah. I mean, you could sell your PS5 and all this stuff, and you could get a nice stack of games because the Xboxes, those sell cheaper more often.
I also have like my brother has his PlayStation, my son has a play. Yeah, I got a lot of people. I got a lot of people in the ecosystem. Yeah,
It's probably not even
Ecosystem.
in your mindset. I'm just saying.
yeah. But
As someone who
also, we got Wolverine
works in the
coming out
market,
soon. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
Is it
I'm
though?
not going to say much. Yeah, it's coming out at some point in the future.
are you sure? We don't. We got nothing.
Shaky
Yeah.
delivery there.
Yeah, that's valid. I guess I'm not 100%, but
I wanted
it is another
to.
single-player
Either way,
game
that's the
that is going to
problem.
cost him too much money. Apparently.
All right,
But-
my soapbox has to do with Sony too. But
yeah.
it's not so much. Kind of. It's so I have a PlayStation 3 for sale that is modded. All right,
Ooh,
and
is that good or
'cause
bad?
I have
Is it a good mod?
what's a bad mod?
I don't know. Does it work well? I've never experienced
that's
the
the problem.
PS3 modded.
There's a here. So glad you
Yeah.
asked. It's loaded with like 130 games, PS2, PS3 games, and I'm trying to sell it. Every game that I've tried works great, no problem. This one guy messaged me like, "Hey, if you could put NFL Street 1, 2, and 3 and NBA Street on there, I'll buy it." And I was like, all right, because I didn't mod this one. I bought it
Yeah.
modded. I beat Silent Hill. I played Futurama. All these games that cost hundreds of dollars, I bought for like whatever, 150, 200 bucks, and played them all. And I'm moving on. So I was like, you know what? I'll look into it. I'll try. So it took all night trying to figure it out because I didn't mod it, but so I'm trying to go backwards. Like, it's already modded. How do I get games on it? And everything's like, well, here's how you mod it. No. Just tell me how to put the games on.
Skip to the end.
Yeah, get to it. And so I finally get it, and I get NFL Street on there, but it runs at like 5 frames per second. It's just chugging. And I'm like, oh, I did something wrong. But then I add Silent Hill 3, runs fine. I'm like, all right, let me try NFL Street 2. Chugging. I'm like, so there's these damn sports games. The emulation isn't there or whatever. I don't know what to do. And it took a few hours, like good solid 3 hours just to get those 3 games on there. And so I'm like, is this even worth? I might just message the guy like, look, they're on there, but you're playing in slow-mo the whole time. Are you cool with that? I mean, I can
It's an
put
instant
anything else on
replay
there.
every play.
Yeah, it was unplayable. I tried. I was like, yeah, you can play this, and it's like, no, NFL Street's supposed to be fast. You're supposed to be, knocking plays down left and right, and this is like worse than Madden. So, I don't know. I'm not mad at Sony per se because they actually don't want me to do this to their consoles, but it's just so frustrating. Like, I could put everything but the games the guy requested, and I don't know what to do about it.
Maybe that was the trick. Maybe that was
What?
he was like, if you can get these to work, I'll buy it. He's like done
Oh,
this
like
with
he
other
knew?
people who are selling it. Like he knows it's a
Yeah.
problem.
Just to
You
troll
know
me.
what? I was thinking the same thing. No, he wasn't trolling. He just wanted to see if you were the guy that can accomplish the
Yeah.
task
Oh,
that
that
he
can
couldn't
do it?
get accomplished. Yeah, he's like, I'm with Alan. Like he's probably talked to people about getting it done, and every time someone's tried it, they're like, yeah, man, I just couldn't get it to work. You're like, well, maybe this guy can. And you're like,
Yeah,
just checking him off. He's like,
it's
Next
dude. So
guy.
yeah, yeah, probably. The
those are
thing
great
is,
games, by the way.
they are. I was enjoying it even though it was in slow mo. But like when you mod the PS3, it essentially becomes like a little PC, and you could tinker with like the temperature and the fan speed, and You could like you get in there deep of stuff like I don't know what any of this means, and I don't know where to just like up the the speed of a PS2 game. So I don't know if I want to do it anymore. It's like, yeah, just you want it or not, dude? Like it's 130 games.
I've always heard horror stories about PS3 modding. That's why I was really surprised when you said you had one. I mean, I've never experienced, like, I thought about it before I sold my PS3, and the process was too daunting. So I was like, I'm not.
Like I said, I didn't do it. I just bought it.
Yeah.
So.
That's why I was surprised you had one. I mean,
I got Silent Hill 3 on there, and it ran perfect. So I'm able to add games, but
it's not those games.
Not those games.
That's not the ones, the exact ones he wants. Yeah. So there's my rant. Alan, do you have one?
But it's a small one. So I was playing Star Wars Unlimited today, and my son made a Han Solo deck, which is a pretty complicated deck, and I was playing my rounds with it, and I was having a rough time with it just because it's a really hard. It's kind of you got a big brain to operate it, because it has this mechanic where you can discard a card and get a resource, but it's a temporary resource that you then have to discard. So you have to use your card to get a resource, and you have to discard it afterwards. And then when the leader comes out, what's up?
You're talking to me like I'm a big brain and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like trying to play with it, do these combos, and it was too much. It was just way too much. So I was just complaining that it's a really popular deck, and it's doing really well competitively, but it's too big brain for me. It's too much. I was like trying to get it. Yeah, I was trying to get it, and I couldn't get like decent combos out. I always felt like I was lacking. I was like slacking. I thought you were gonna
talk bad about your son.
No. He didn't like my other deck, so I decided to try his deck out of spite, and then I beat him with it. But then I went and I took it somewhere else to play another friend of mine, and he was kicking my butt over and over and over again. And I was like, I shouldn't be losing this much, but I was. Obviously, I was doing something wrong. But yeah, so it was a rough day of just getting my butt kicked. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. It was just I had one win. I think I did out of like 9 games. So
okay.
It was a rough one.
Yeah,
but
never mind.
It was fun though. So Han, not for me. I think I'm gonna dismantle that deck and just move on.
I'm glad you're sticking with that game. You talked about
everybody
it a lot,
muted.
So.
No, we can hear you.
Just you.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna hear us, but that's the
think
card
he
game he was talking
does.
about too, right? Yeah, he might have.
Yeah,
that's
the card game.
Okay, because he's talking about. I thought it was the phone game at first when he started going. I thought it was that.
There it is. Okay. All right, I'm back. Apparently, I pulled out my headset just a tiny bit, which caused it to be muted. That was great. Fun stuff.
Okay.
Technology.
Yeah.
No, you were good. Like your audio was coming through. We could hear you.
Yeah, you're fine.
It didn't plug in, so luckily you could hear me. But anyways, so I think that'll be doing it for today. Thank you for joining us, and let's see if we could do it.
Nerd BS!
Yes.
There we go. That was actually the cleanest one so far. Good job.
Yeah,
And hopefully we'll see you next week